Welcome everyone to the third installment of Powerjack Flanks. Today we'll be looking at Gorge, and like its attack-defend brethren, this map lacks a lot of creative flank routes as it suffers from the extreme linearity inherent with attack-defend. There's not really much to cover, so let's get right into things. First and foremost, we have this simple little jump here off the roof that just about anyone who's played Gorge knows about. You are not going to need the Powerjack to make this one. Next up, there's a jump you can make from the roof of this shack to the pile of crates next to it. You don't need the Powerjack to make this jump, and I'm not really sure how it would be used. Maybe you could use it as a wider route for defending ambushes. Now on to the wide open area with the first point. There's not much to see in this area aside from one interesting ambush spot and another small shortcut. If you're very precise about it, you can jump from this raised portion of the ground onto this little metal awning above the staircase to the upper flank. It can also serve as a decent ambush spot, but it's much more effort than it's worth. Standing on this boulder here gives you just enough height to get up onto the main platform. Moving on to the connecting segment between the first and last points, we see a lack of useful or creative workarounds to the traditional paths. The crates in this room here, with the raised catwalks, offer very little compared to what I was expecting, but they do offer the only non-traditional route in this room. The only scenario I can see this being useful in is if you're being chased. And you're not going to need the Powerjack for this one. The final area surrounding the last point was disappointing to say the least. I did a bunch of experimentation here, and most of the ideas I had proved to be impossible without use of the detonator. If you're precise, you can jump from this balcony to the one across without going through the connecting room. Careful not to bump your head on the beam above. I could see this being useful for taking out a demo who's camping the upper level. Okay, and that wraps up Gorge. My complaints about Egypt extend to this map as well, way too spread out to be conducive to any creative flanks. In the next episode, we'll be looking at Gravel Pit. Thanks for watching, let me know if you have any suggestions or you think I missed something, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.